Practices and Principles of Rosicrucianism. Greetings, young adventurers. I am Zoran the Dragon, your wise and whimsical guide through the mystical realms of spiritual science. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the profound practices and principles of Rosicrucianism. Accompanying us on this enlightening adventure is the brilliant Dr. Robert J. Gilbert, whose wisdom will help us understand the core teachings and transformative practices of the Rosicrucian tradition. Zoran the Dragon's quote: "Rosicrucianism is the art of unveiling the divine within. Through dedicated practice and alignment with its principles, we awaken to the profound truths that lie within us and all around us." Zoran the Dragon. Zoran's dialogue with Dr. Robert J. Gilbert. Zoran, greetings, Dr. Gilbert. Today, our young readers are eager to learn about the practices and principles of Rosicrucianism. Can you share your insights on the core teachings and how they can guide us on our spiritual journey? Dr. Gilbert. Absolutely, Zoran. Rosicrucianism is a mystical and esoteric tradition that emphasizes personal spiritual transformation, direct experience of the divine, and the integration of wisdom from different spiritual traditions. The core principles of Rosicrucianism revolve around self-awareness, spiritual development, and the harmonious integration of body, mind, and spirit. Zoran, that sounds fascinating. Can you guide us through some key practices and principles of Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert. Certainly, Zoran. Here are some key practices and principles of Rosicrucianism. Key practices of Rosicrucianism: meditation and contemplation. Zoran, how does meditation play a role in Rosicrucian practice? Dr. Gilbert. Meditation is a central practice in Rosicrucianism, allowing individuals to quiet the mind and connect with the inner divine. Contemplation involves focused reflection on spiritual concepts, principles, and symbols. Together, these practices help deepen spiritual awareness and foster inner peace. Self-observation and mindfulness. Zoran, what is the importance of self-observation and mindfulness in Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert. Self-observation and mindfulness involve observing and understanding the contents of our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. By becoming more aware of our inner processes, we can identify and release limiting patterns, paving the way for a clearer connection to spirit, chakra activation, and harmonization. Zoran, how do chakra activation and harmonization contribute to spiritual connection? Dr. Gilbert. Chakras are energy centers within the body that correspond to different aspects of our being. Activating and harmonizing these chakras through techniques such as meditation, sound therapy, and visualization can help balance our energy and create a stable foundation for spiritual connection. Engagement with spiritual beings and guides. Zoran, how can engaging with spiritual beings and guides support our spiritual journey? Dr. Gilbert. Engaging with spiritual beings and guides, such as angels, spirit guides, and ascended masters, can provide valuable insights, support, and guidance on our spiritual journey. Through practices such as prayer, meditation, and ritual, we can establish a connection with these higher beings and receive their wisdom and assistance. Study and integration of universal wisdom. Zoran, why is studying and integrating universal wisdom important in Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert. Rosicrucianism encourages the integration of wisdom from various spiritual traditions and teachings. By studying and incorporating the principles of different traditions, such as Egyptian, Indian, and Chinese spirituality, we can enrich our understanding and practice of connecting to spirit. This holistic approach helps us see the interconnectedness of all spiritual paths and enhances our ability to connect with the divine. Core principles of Rosicrucianism: the unity of all life. Zoran, what is the principle of the unity of all life in Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert. The principle of the unity of all life emphasizes that all beings are interconnected and part of a larger, harmonious whole. Recognizing this interconnectedness helps us cultivate compassion, empathy, and the sense of responsibility for the well-being of all life. Personal transformation and self-mastery. Zoran, how does personal transformation and self-mastery relate to Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert, personal transformation and self-mastery involve the continuous process of self-improvement and spiritual growth. Through dedicated practice, self-discipline, and inner work, we can overcome limitations, cultivate virtues, and realize our highest potential. Direct experience of the divine. Zoran, what is the importance of direct experience of the divine in Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert, direct experience of the divine is central to Rosicrucianism. It involves establishing a personal, intimate connection with the divine through meditation, contemplation, and spiritual practices. This direct communion with Spirit allows us to access higher wisdom, inner guidance, and profound spiritual insights. Service to humanity. Zoran, how does service to humanity fit into the principles of Rosicrucianism? Dr. Gilbert, service to humanity is a key principle in Rosicrucianism. It emphasizes the importance of using our spiritual insights, talents, and abilities to contribute positively to the world. Acts of service, compassion, and altruism help us align with the divine purpose and create a better world for all beings. Conclusion. Zoran, Dr. Gilbert, thank you for sharing these profound insights on the practices and principles of Rosicrucianism. It is clear that by engaging in meditation, self-observation, chakra activation, connecting with spiritual guides, studying universal wisdom, and embracing the principles of unity, personal transformation, direct experience of the divine, and service to humanity, we can establish a deeper and more meaningful connection with the divine. Dr. Gilbert, it has been a pleasure. Zoran, remember, the journey to spiritual understanding is one of continuous learning and growth. By embracing the principles and practices of Rosicrucianism, we illuminate the path to our true selves.